Customizing Perspective VMS can be done easily by your users. For example, I will log in using the tutorial login to Perspective VMS. I had my own password that I was able to set. I also came to the welcome screen, which was a preference for this particular user. Similarly, upon launching the camera viewer, the specified cameras of that user's choice will appear. Let's take a real quick look at how we accomplish that as an individual user rather than an administrator of the system. On the top navigation bar in Perspective VMS, there is a gear setting which allows the user to select their own user profile. The user profile window allows them to specify their individual password. This provides security and accountability and doesn't put any unnecessary burden on the administrator themselves for having to remember or have access to users' passwords. Similarly, a language selection for the user can be selected here, as well as their preferred startup screen. Some users prefer the welcome screen or the splash screen. Other users prefer to launch directly into the camera viewer. If we change this setting here for the tutorial user, when we log out and log back in, we will start up in the camera viewer page. The next item down here is user saved layout for the camera's default layout. The user may choose any one of our custom arrangements to launch into, or they can define a user saved layout. The setting is initiated within the camera viewer with a simple push button. And then finally, on the camera header themselves, they have the option to see always visible or visible on mouse over. That relates directly to this blue header that you see in the background here, giving the camera name, date, and time. That can be removed and visible only on the mouse over action. Show Extended Tooltip gives the user additional information every time they would hover over an object, and an audible alert will ring or ding at the PC workstation anytime a motion event occurs. To demonstrate the change in the camera viewer, I will go ahead and hit Save here. And as I said, logging out and logging back in under that same user, instead of launching to the welcome page, now the user will launch directly to the camera viewer, saving them an additional step or time. If the user decides that they no longer want this as their default layout when they enter the application, they can choose any additional preset or custom-made arrangement. And with one push button, using the Save Arrangement as Default and Perspective VMS 1.2 and greater, you can go ahead and create this as your default preset. And now again, logging out and logging back in, now the user will be presented with a camera viewer and the new default layout for them. Thank you for watching this tutorial on user profiles and user permissions. Be sure to check out our other tutorials at lensec.com. Thank you.